This is a tale about the black god who lived in Tapi, Aomori Prefecture in Japan, and the red god who resided in the Oga Peninsula, Akita Prefecture. Long ago, in the land of Mutsu, which is now known as Aomori Prefecture's Tapi, there lived a god named the Black God. Far away from Tapi, near Lake Tawada, there dwelled a beautiful goddess who had the power to make the sun shine even on cloudy days. The black god fell in love with the goddess and would visit her every day, riding on a dragon. He would ask her to become his wife, but she always responded with, "Please wait a little longer," without giving a definite answer. Meanwhile, in the land of Yugo, in what is now Akita Prefecture's Oga Peninsula, there was a god named the Red God who also fell in love with the goddess of Lake Tawada. The Red God would send kind-hearted letters to the goddess through a deer messenger, asking her to become his wife. Like the Black God, the goddess would reply with, "Please wait a little longer." The goddess was torn between her admiration for the Black God's strength and her attraction to the gentle-hearted Red God. Eventually, a conflict arose between the Black God and the Red God over the goddess's affection. The Black God sent his dragon to the Oga Peninsula, while the Red God, determined not to lose, sent deer to Tapi. The dragon breathed fire, trying to drive away the deer, but the deer stood their ground, bravely facing the dragon. The gods of Michinoku gathered on Mount Iwaki, with the Black God's supporters on the right side of the mountain and the Red God's supporters on the left side. They cheered, "Victory to the Black God," and "The Red God will not be defeated." However, seeing that the strong Black God seemed likely to win, 70% of the gods sided with him on the right side of the mountain. As a result, the right side of Mount Iwaki was trampled. And to this day, the mountain appears lower on the right. The battle between the Black God and the Red God continued with no clear winner. One night, tragedy struck the Red God's army when their second-in-command deer had a dream of the setting sun and died that very night. Hearing this news, the Red God's forces lost morale and quickly crumbled. The Black God's dragon army surged forward towards the Oga Peninsula. The Red God decided to hide inside a cave, saying, "This is the end. I will never appear in this world again." The Black God rejoiced and flew on his dragon to Lake Tawada, expecting to find the goddess. However, she was not there. In anger, the Black God summoned clouds and unleashed a great storm that swept across Michinoku. Standing in the midst of the storm, the enraged Black God took a deep breath and released a breath that was equivalent to 1,000 years of exhalation, roaring, boom. The force of his breath caused the land to tremble, and it is said that Hokkaido was formed as a result.